Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel and to day number 73 of the 100-day challenge ATH, which stands for Around the House. And that's just an open collaboration hosted by me. You can get a list of all the things that are in my playlist that we've been making and for the last 72 days, and follow along as you wish or just try some of them out. And today, before we get started, our topic, if you can't tell, is stamps. But before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Sandy Audsley, Donna Caraway, and It's Paper and Glue, y'all. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, for your comments, and just for being here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are an art enthusiast, if you love thrifting for vintage treasures, and all kinds of DIY and art projects, then you're in the right spot. So how many of you have, I don't even know, like these are like vellum-y type of stickers, and sometimes, you have washi where it's kind of clear, doesn't really show up that great when you put it on a piece of paper. Or I have, these are called PET or PET stickers, where they're just clear like that. I just got these from Timo. I have other ones, but ironically, I started this video and then had to stop it. And while I stopped it, I ran out to the mailbox and these were in there. So how convenient. We're going to use them. But I have a lot of these kind of things. And, instead of just letting them sit around and not do anything with them, I thought we would use them today. So what I have done in advance to speed things along, I have a sheet of said stickers. Now, these are supposed to look like postage stamps, sort of. So we've got those. And then I did the same with two different strips of washi tape. And we're going to turn these all into postage-esque stamps. So the other thing I have besides these transparent stickers is I did grab my Tim Holtz, what is this one? Correspondence. So I thought we could use some stamps. And then I did grab my box of labels. So we might be using some of those. But before we do all of that, let me also share with you, this is how I get the stickers off that are difficult to get off. It's a piece of chipboard and double-sided tape. Now, this is, there's a new layer on top of there, so it's fresh. And I just keep adding to it and maybe add another row as we go. So I will be probably needing to use that. What I didn't get out, yes, I have it, is black ink and a stamping block. Now I have it. So let's just start by doing because I know I have a bunch of mushies over here. And what I wanted to do is kind of make this look three-dimensional. And I don't know that all of these are some of these are, I don't even know where these came from. I planned this particular project a long time ago. And so I'm not really sure where some of these came from. Let's see, what else do I have? This one I thought I wanted to use up here. And that one. Oh, here's another mushroom. Oh. All right. I think those will go there. The other thing I wanted to point out to you, like here are some that I did earlier where I just stamped on them, used a little piece of washi over it. So those are finished ones. And I just, again, used the dictionary page, just like I did here. I forgot to say that. Where is that? Where there was one. It was really kind of blah. And it was actually sitting right on top of, well, I don't know what happened to it. But, like, for example, that's just a little piece of from, I don't know, a book of some sort. But, you know, you can put things like that. Okay, this is going to have to be moved right on over here because that's not working for me. You know, right over there. And then you have, you can see, you know, more flower through it. So you could do that as well. All right, so now we kind of know what we're going to do here. What shall, well, let's see. Is there anything in here? This says fine millinery, but then we got these butterflies. Do any of these look good? One of these might not look so bad, hun. Let's just try one. I'm just going to slap it on there and put it on this. So here we go. Test number 1. Can I get these off? Probably not. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm a little bit behind. I was way ahead on my videos. Now I'm not. Well, okay, it's coming back off. Oh, it doesn't look horrible. We'll do that. Let's put a couple stampity-dampities on there. Don't I just have a postage thing? Well, I guess we'll just use these. We'll make do. Perhaps. Let's do this one first, because I'm just going to use part of it right there so we get some add to the back. I was just seeing what that might look like. And I kind of like having more than one of these on there. Let me see. But it's pretty easy, and it's a good way to use up those. I mean, like I said, I wasn't using them, so why not do something with them? All right, now let's use this stamp, which really says received by. It's not a postage mark, but it's fine. It's fine. Where were we putting this one? Over here? Or here? I don't know. I think it was over here, but maybe we don't want it there. That looks cute. Why did I shut that? I don't know. I'm thinking this is going to go there. I'm just going crazy here. There we go. All right. Stamping complete. Just a little extra for the background. Now, this is not... This is just a die cut. I think that... I don't know what this is. This is probably a Tim Holtz piece, I'm guessing. If I had to bank on it. There we go. And I think I'm going to zhuzh that a little bit. Pretty simple little project. So we'll just get these 2 sheets done and then call it a video. I don't have anything really exciting to tell you. We watched this weird movie. Now I'm not gonna remember the name of it. Landon and I and Dave. This one I'm going to make a little bit off the side, so it's... And this one was used before, so I think we're going to have to put a little glue on it. It was really good, but very weird. Actually, we watched two really weird ones. One was more like, you know, I don't like really movies that aren't like, okay, if this can't really happen, then, you know, forget about it. I'm checked out. But it was both geared to their tastes in movies. Now, I shouldn't have even brought it up because I can't remember the name of either one of the movies. I don't know. But that was what we did. What was that? That must have been that was Friday. And now my daughter's yelling at me. I'm doing a video. Have fun. It doesn't matter how old they are. They still do the mommy, mother. When I don't answer the first time, that probably means you need to come downstairs and check. All right, so that one's done. Should we cut them out so we can just see what they look like? Let's do it. Well, first of all, I'm going to cut down around them like that. Now I'll show you a couple ways that you can cut these. Oh, this one's, I'm just going to cut that one there. They're hard to kind of see, actually. All right. It's going to drive me crazy. I got to know what those movies were. Do you think I'll be able to find them? Probably not. But I'm going to attempt it. I have my iPad here. So maybe if by any, maybe I still have it open. Like I didn't shut it. I doubt it. Definitely not. All right, let's cut this one out. No, but I have a wonderful recipe in here for Italian sub sliders. It's one of Demi and I's new favorites. I'll look here in a second. I'm going to cut this down. Now, one way that you can, if you don't have like a pair of decorative scissors, you can just use a regular hole punch and get the same effect. I'll show you. I'm typing. Let's see if it just happens to come up. I don't know. But you can use these like this and just make your... I think these need to be sharpened a little bit. I don't seem to be wanting to cut very well. I did have some aluminum foil, which is what I use to do these, or to, you know, make them more sharp, but I must have used it already. And now let's just edge these so you can kind of see it a little bit better. And there we have it, a nice little piece for our journals. We'll use this one too. There we go. 2 done. Let's see. So what usually happens is I Google a list of movies to watch, and then I give them options. So I go through it first and see what's happening, and that way, you know, it's my own fault if it's not good. But the last one that we watched, I was getting irritated with it because I'm like, come on. It was like, I don't know, it was the end, not the end of the world, but I don't know what was going on. And the guy and his estranged wanted to be a father-in-law, or, you know, he was, I don't know. We're going to find the dude's fiance, and they traveled across the country to try to find him, and just all these weird things were happening. It was kind of bizarre, but you know, once you started watching it, you couldn't really stop. And so then I just got too tired, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fall asleep, so I'll just get the Cliff Notes version of the last part of it because it was dragging on forever. But gosh, I wish I could remember what it was. And the other one was there was a woman who produced it, and she won a Oscar for it. But it was one of those things you really needed to pay attention. It was a little wacky. And you just kept asking yourself questions. Like Landon said, I don't know if I would have figured all that out had we not been watching it. He goes, can you imagine watching that in a movie theater when you can't ask all the questions and say, oh, I bet it's this, I bet it's that. So I think that's what kind of made it fun to watch, but it was a little dark. I'm not giving up till I find it. I like it when you can read about the movie more than just get a little bit of information, you know, like the trailer. I like to know a little bit more about it. That was like the movie Wildflower. If you haven't watched that one, it's good. And the other one that I suggested that you watch was Peanut Butter Falcon. Both feel good movies. I like those. Those are so cute. Maybe it wasn't Netflix. Maybe it was maybe it was Amazon, but I mean, I never know. See, some of these are like, what? I'm going to be so excited when I find them. Okay, so one of these, Cyrano. I wonder if that's good. About Cyrano de Bergerac. Has anybody seen that? It just popped up on here as one of, it says it was released in 2022. Which, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV, so you know how that goes. I don't know. It says it was based on the 2018 stage show. Look at that, how fast we did those. We got a whole stack of stamps. Now let's make these pretty. Now I won't be able to look while I'm... And, you know, it would... If I ever knew actors' names, I would be like, oh, it's, you know, here's who was in it. I don't. I have no idea. So that doesn't ever help me. I have a feeling that what's going to happen is I'm going to have to put it in. Now, this one I don't think I'm going to stamp. But I do want to use, because I kind of like it how it is. I think we'll just do this kind of like a little bit of a collage. And then just cut them into stamps like that. How's that sound to you? Let's see, we got these kind of stamps. They watched Happiness for Beginners the other day. No. And it was cute. It's more of a, it's drama, but it was more of a cute movie. And I don't know the actor's name, but Casey from Yellowstone, he was in it. So, you know, that's a reason enough to watch it. I like that. To see if any of these the other ones look all pretty big. These are some I stamped before. Oh. Now, if I had my druthers about me, I would just start this video over yet again and find out the names of the movies so not to annoy you. But I apologize because I've already started this video. This is the second time. So I don't really want to do it again. I promise. I will find the names of them and they will be in the description box. So there you go. What else do we want on here? Let's see. What about some of these? Oh, the other one I want your opinion on is, let's see, we got those. Let's see what else is in here. I know there's a lot of, some of these crack me up. Knowledge speaks, but something listens, wine listens. I don't know. What's that say? But it's not really, I don't know. It's, remember, these come from overseas, so. These are kind of neat, too. But they're really dark. Like, the only one that would probably maybe work is that one. I like that there. We're going to use it. I tried. I really did try my best to get them to watch Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret with me. I immediately got vetoed on that one. For sure. I think I just want that on there. Kind of like right there. All by itself. Do I want... Not that one. Oh, we got to put this with the poppy stuff once it's done. That's not horrible. I think these are like too dark for them. Not those. Well, who says we can't use something that's from the millinery kind of... Here's some with numbers. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's put that there because, you know, depending on where we cut it off. that will work. This is super, super, super fun, relaxing project. You know, and I have so much washi tape, and not a ton of the really thick ones, but quite a bit. I mean, I don't think I want anything there. I think I want it just like that there. I don't want anything there. Okay, let's see. I got butterflies, lots of butterflies that we used, but there's some people in here. Oh, here. How about a Texas corset? Why not? So if you have recommendations for me to watch, bring it. Preferably something that you think that Landon and Dave would like. It's kind of becoming a little bit of a tradition, if you will. Like, at least one night on the weekend, we all snuggle in and watch movies. Now, don't hate me if you don't like the movies that I suggested. I'm just telling you I watched it. Both of which were a little bit... I would not have picked them had it not been for the guys watching with me. The first one was really good and it made you think. Second one, wasn't for me. But I know a lot of people who would like them. Okay, I like that, just like that. And we didn't add any, we didn't stamp on it. We just used the sticker. So look at that. All right, let's cut this up and see what it looks like. I'm just going to cut right along since this was washi, and then we'll cut it into stamp like. Now, you don't have to use the stamp thing. You could just cut it into little pieces to go onto your ephemera. And I feel like I did a 60-second little clip that I thought I might use later. And maybe to adorn that little project, these would work well. So do I want to cut them into a ticket shape? I think I do. Okay, here we go. Should we use let's use the bigger one this time. Well, first of all, let's do this. I don't want anything. Oops, wrong way. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to do anything with that one. Because I want to use it in the Poppy Journal. There we go. So we're just going to put that one aside for me to use later. And then let's see. I want them so let's just do this all the way across this. I want the ridges to go all the same way. So in that case, you got to move your paper around to do it. What projects have you guys been working on? Anything exciting? All right, so now what I'm going to do, because I want each one of those to be, to go the same way, and I don't want it, I'm just going to try to make it easier on myself. All right. Do you see what I'm saying? So they all go the same way. And not... I know this was probably a longer video than it needed to be, but, you know. What can I say? I was hopeful that I would figure out my movie recommendations. All right, there we go. All right, those are done. I've got a little bit of a mess. Let's move these up. Come on. Goodness gracious, that was messy. Let's do this next one without the lines. Well, that was the most not straight line ever. I feel like I don't want this to be... You know what I'm going to say, that I don't like it like that. I think I'm going to leave this all like that. Now, let's just... I don't think that rounding the edges, because that doesn't work very well on the book page, will work. So, let's just try to round it this way. There we have it. Very simple. I have to say, I really did not use washi tape that often. And then I accidentally bought way more than I needed from Temu, and I have since been using it quite a bit. And I do like it. I like to use it. It's very versatile. I think the reason I didn't before is it doesn't stick the greatest. And so that just kind of annoys me. But, you know, nothing a little glue stick or alternative glue option won't fix. So there's that. So how many of these did we get done? 2, 3, 4. Put them here so you can see them. So we made 6 out of the washi. And then we have these. So we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Very nice. Well, that is it for today's video, and please check out the description for the answer to the movie question. And until next time, remember to take time to just be, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.